Okay, good morning, gamers, and happy 420. Let me just get prepared. I will say all this again. Hold on, my computer wants to fly away. Stop it. Whatever. I'll set it down on its place. And while it cools itself off, I will manage the screen. I've already managed it, but I will share it. You can hear me, right? Hello? Oh good, it's calmed down. Okay. While I'm waiting for a couple people to hop on, I am going to get the game prepped. And I'll have a bowl, because it is 420. Quiet you. So the picture quality is a little bit better than last time. I figured out how to get it to look less blurry, but it's still not the best. But I did get one of those HDMI splitters that removes HDCP. So when that comes in, the streams will look a hell of a lot better. Why are you getting loud again? You are on 5% CPU usage. I think I have to kill some background tasks. Quit OneDrive. Okay. You'll have to excuse the computer, it's an Intel MacBook Pro. You can probably hear the game through the microphone. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna find something to deaden this sound of the PlayStation. Where's the music? I'm gonna go there. It's just really quiet. Okay, so can you hear me okay? Hello? This has got to be better. Much better, much better, much. Alright, I'm gonna wait for some people to get on.
Clover.
You know, if I'm live streaming at like almost 9 o'clock in the morning, I don't think lots of people are gonna watch. But it's worth a shot. She's awake. Okay.
Clover.
This computer, I swear to God, if you ask it to do more than sit on the desktop, it goes crazy. I know it's because Windows has a bajillion background processes. Okay. So, happy 420, everybody. Today is the day of marijuana. Today is Patriots Day in Massachusetts. And today is also the 20th anniversary of Okami. And I thought, what better opportunity to play the game than on a day related to my favorite substance, and a day related to the anniversary of my favorite game. And since I have class off, I can stay home, smoke weed, and play video games instead. Until I have to go to work.
Clover.
But with that business out of the way, let's get started. I'm sure people will filter and let's start doing something interesting. Yep. Alright, and let us begin. Nope, that's the wrong save. Okay, let's get out of here.
Clover.
Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. Okay.
Okami.
This is the one I want. On a valley. I was playing this game yesterday, not to practice, but just because I felt like it. And I completely forgot which save file I was supposed to be doing. Okay, so we're here to save trees. Oi, oi. Not looking very good here. Traveler's strong. So, let's go. Your little slime abilities. Get out of there. And you're dead too. Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the god's power disappear? There we go. Guess the curse on the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene until we do something about this stagnant air. I obtained feedback fish. Hey, check out that tree, it's moving. Better be careful, Amy. Check this out. Amy, did you just do what I think you did? Did you use Power Slash to hit the tree's fruit right back at it? Heh, it's earned a taste of its own medicine. Let's pass on by this creepy old tree while we can. If you run fast enough, you don't have to. Okay. Susano's here? Not Susano. Damn it, I didn't get the demon thing from him. Oh well, at least I got lots of money. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Mutt. What are you doing here? Why have I got a butthole? Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. I mean, to train. Now scoot, be off with you. I look like I'm floating. I am. I'm just noticing this. Do you never touch the ground in this game? Do you just only come very, very close? No, I do touch the ground, but the shadow doesn't. Wow, check out that wall painting. Bless me. It said that a crystal sphere that makes trees grow is enshrined somewhere around here. Based on this painting here, I'd say the rumor must be true. Still, something's not right. Don't you think there's something missing from this painting? You know, that you look at it. There's a bunch of light here, so you know what must be here? The old sun. You know what's funny is, in the speedrunning community, they've discovered that the game really does not care if you've triggered the cutscene that unlocks the you don't need to. The sunrise technique. It just cares if you've drawn a circle. You don't need to. The sunrise technique. It just cares if you've drawn a circle. which is just kind of silly. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Now I can go hide. Now I can go train. Okay. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground that Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? Yeah, where did Pops go? What's up with this tiny sapling? I smell a faint scent like Sakuya's coming from the sapling. That must be one of her trees. Yeah, how do you know what she smells like? Oh, he's pissed about something. Roar! What now? You foul beast! How did you get in here? Foul beast? You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Enough talk. My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susano style Susano. Su. Sa. No. Susano. Now for Susano style. Exploding implosion. Ah ha 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 ha! That'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Sorry. I have this stream playing quietly next to myself so I can check the levels, make sure they're still good. And I heard the laugh I did, and it sounds like a sound effect. Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susano condemned the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I hate this part, but like, I think anytime you gotta roll a ball sucks. Sheesh, it's still sleeping like a... well, a bear. What a snore. Makes Susano sound like a kitten's purr. Yeah, the ball rolling in this game isn't very elegant. Stupid ball. Stupid ball. Stupid ball. Stupid ball. Okay. Good. Good. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Go up the ramp. Go up the ramp. Well, you're up the ramp. Now, go down this little path. And go in the water. Well, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think all this up. So this was that sphere in that wall painting. Excuse me. I bet this sphere here is magic or something. He's gonna say the same thing again. But I need something else. And that something is a big old sun in the sky. Hey, is this a guardian sapling? It's all withered like the others. What the? Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another consolation, Amy. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakagami, one of the triumvirate of flora gods, known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. That was Sakagami, one of the gods of flora. Apparently, the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom simply by drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe they'll make that withered guardian sapling blossom too. How pretty. Nature is coming back. Wow, look at how everything grew back so quick. Sakuya wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings. So this is what Hana Valley's supposed to look like. Seems Sakuya's guardian sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are Shiranui Reborn, you might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey Amy, what about that withered guardian sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. By bringing that guardian sapling back to life, you might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Or whatever you say. Sure thing. I have to fight again. Kabam. 3 for 3. They all dropped their demon fangs. Hell yeah. See, this is when the game starts coming to life, is when you start reviving nature and stuff. I should have gone to the shop to, get some feed bags. Oh, well, I can come back. That creepy old tree just won't give up. I've got an idea, Annie. Maybe you could hit its fruit right back at it. And while it's stunned, you could use Bloom to rid it of evil. Yeah, like this. Oh, is that feedbag seeds? Yes, it is. You can feed them right now. Okay, happy days, happy days. Whoa, Amy, hold on. Hana Valley looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Boom to fill it in. Just fill it with your brush and Boom will take care of it. There we go. Pretty as a picture. Well, pretty as a picture. I obtained green sprout tips. There was a scroll here too, eh? Maybe this looks like the travel guide. It's an ancient record of pilgrimage across the land. If this were the real thing, it'd normally be worth a fortune, but with all the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get much for it. At any rate, if you ever want to read it, just press the start button to open the fan menu. It may sound rather preachy, but it should at least help you in your travels. Now let's provoke this tree. I hate how audible the fan is. Please ignore it. I don't know why my computer's struggling so hard. It doesn't really have to do that much work. If I had something cold to put under it, I would do that, but I don't. Right now I've got it sitting on a hardcover copy of Stephen King's It, the 2017 Scribner edition. Ow. Bastard. And I did that just so the fan sound wouldn't bounce off the surface it's on. That way, so it's got some room between it and the surface. I'm about ready to just, like, fill a Ziploc bag full of ice cubes. Okay, let's fight these numbnuts again. Oh boy. There we go. Now it's all pretty. Hold on. I have any seats for one of these. Can I get this 2-in-1? Yes. Hey, 3 for 1. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay. I gotta get stuff here. Treasure. Digging tips. Okay, last tree. Well, what I just did was the last tree. But there's a clover. You obtained Sun Fragment. Collect 3 of these to extend your solar energy by 1 unit. Dig, 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 dig. Yeah, stray bead. How many are there here? Here's Nagi. 1. Okay, dig, 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 dig. Coal fragment. yes, you do Lego. This game is like... well, I'd call it peak. I keep trying to get a friend of mine to try it. But he keeps getting, like, bored in the beginning, and I told him, yeah, the beginning's boring, but if you push past it, it's a really good time. And he says he keeps trying to push past it, but he can't. And all I can think is, like, damn, is my favorite game really that bad? To the point where, like, people, when they're willing to try it, just aren't willing to try it for very long. But, no, you should definitely try this game. It's very fun. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Amy, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then. If you ever forget what to do next, press the start button to open the fan menu, and then take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal there. Yep. Your journal is a record of the important dialogue you've heard. It shows all the important info you have in that furry little head. Just dig up info the way I showed you, and you'll be able to recall important things. Your adventure will be a lot easier if you remember this. Also remember, first things first. Okay, let's get going. That's so true. I feel like the big problem with this game, well, I wouldn't say it's a problem, I'd say a big problem with people when they play games is they want a lot of visual stimulation, whereas this game kind of gives everything the space it needs. Like, look at how menacing it looks here. Okay, it looks very evil. Check this out. This is beautiful what happens here. Now the controller's starting to rattle. Oh. You gotta move. Pillow got a bit stuttery there. No, it's a really pretty game. That's one of the things that drew me to it, was just how gorgeous it was. But I came for the art style, I stayed for the gameplay. The HD remaster is gorgeous too, but I've always preferred the original PlayStation 2 release. Mostly for the controller. I feel like this game is better suited for this controller than it is the DualSense or the DualShock 4. The DualShock 3 and the DualShock 2 are like the only controllers that really work with this game. Anyway, let me get to a save point so I can plug my controller in And we'll take a little pop break because it's 4:20. Wow, that nasty cursed stone is completely gone. Plants and animals are back, and just feel that fresh breeze. Now that's what I call great divine intervention. If you keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Hey, that's Sakuya's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived the guardian sapling. Well, we can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kinda on a roll here. How about we take a look around Shinshu Field first? You've been gone 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good. You obtained Fleeing Battle. Scroll drawn by wandering artists contains useful information. Is there a huge difference between the HD and OG? A couple. One of them is really weird. So the average differences you would come to expect from an HD remaster. So this game, because of the way I'm recording it, it's doing a stretch to fill thing. This game is normally locked to 4:3. HD has a native widescreen mode. It can also run in up to 4K with very crisp textures. You know, basically normal HD remaster stuff. You know, there's not really any new features or new gameplay mechanics. It's just the same game, but it looks better and it's got native widescreen. And, the weird difference is there's 13 Zodiac treasures in this game, and there's supposed to only be one of each. Except in the OG version of the game, there are 2 of the rabbit statues. One in the village at the beginning of the game, and one later on. In the HD version of the game, they removed the one from early on in the village. They kept the one that shows up later on. Yeah, I'm gonna charge my controller a bit, and while I'm doing that, I think I should 420 it up. Alright, let's plug this controller in. I'll get the computer even closer, because why not? It'll pick up my voice better. Oh, no, definitely not Rabbids. The Rabbids suck. There's so much resin built so quickly. No, not Rayman and Sackboy. I didn't Rayman become a coke addict and like eat sushi off a goat woman's ass or something? Well, it's probably more than one time. No, Hershey, you can't eat this. No, Hershey, you can't eat this. Well, it's Ubisoft, and Ubisoft themselves really fell off. Can I be real for a second? I never cared for Rayman. Growing up, it was either Crash Bandicoot, Sonic, or Mario, and if it wasn't, then I didn't play it. I remember in middle school, kids would pick on me because I didn't have like a PlayStation. Well, back then it was a PlayStation 3. If you didn't have a PlayStation 3, you were whack. Well, look who's got one now. And then I witnessed the shift in real time from, what, you don't have a PS3, to, what, you don't have a PS4? Like in real time. Well, I mean, this was, like... No, I'm sorry, I'm getting my math wrong. That was like when I was in elementary school. It was like, what, you don't have a PS3? When I got to middle school, it changed into the PS4, yeah. I don't disagree with you there. But I never liked the Xbox 360. And what's funny is I actually have nostalgia for the 360 and I still don't like it. Whereas I have no nostalgia for the PS3 and I just absolutely adore it. nowadays I'd say the PS3 is better because it's what's really unique that I've got no nostalgia for the PS3 but I like it, and nostalgia for the 360 but I don't like it. Is that unique? I don't know. After the original Xbox, it just feels really bland to me. Like they didn't care as much. Like they had the first console that came out and they're like, okay, I guess people want another one, so let's make another one. You know, it came out feeling and looking more like an obligation than a product that they actually wanted to make. From what I heard about the PS3, what is it, Ken Kutaragi? He was like, oh man, like it's gotta be Blu-ray and it's gotta have this process. Man, it's gonna be so cool. We gotta go balls to the wall with this. Like they were pumped to work on the PS3. Yeah, just like the clean white aesthetic and just like the squares and the menus. The original Xbox menu had so much more sauce. So much more sauce. And the original Xbox controllers were better too. But I feel like that's a bit of a hot take, considering how popular the 360 controllers are. Yes. That's another reason why I like the PS3 more. It's because of the free online, the free PSN, and you know, you might be able to do certain multiplayer online things for free now on the 360. I don't know. But no, I prefer the cross-media bar interface over the tiles on the 360. And personally, well, plus I like having Blu-ray. Blu-ray's nice. Yeah, that's really stupid. You know, on the PS3, if you want to play a game online, you just play a game online, from what I recall. I'm so sad because I didn't update and it removed the AirPaint theme from my system. And, like, now I've got some, like, custom one on, which it's still cool, but it's not AirPaint. But I have a connection. Someone's got a jailbroken PS3. They might be able to get me the theme file for AirPaint. And if they can't, then I can probably harvest it off a hard drive from a dead PS3. I'm pretty sure the themes live on the hard drive. That would be logical. But plus, like, I think the original PS3 is just way sexier than any model of the Xbox 360. And I mean the original backwards compatible PS3, not the fat ones that came out later with like the kind of brushed aluminum front plate looking thing. I mean like the chrome one with like all that ventilation in the front and the 4 USB ports and all the extra slots. That's the one I have. That's how I'm playing this game. And I gotta agree, I love the DualShock 3. My only complaint is the build quality could be better. That is my only complaint. The build quality stinks. It feels cheap, it creaks in my hands, it rattles when it vibrates. They could have done so much better, but I understand that they probably put most of their money into the system. Because, like, apparently Sony was, like, manufacturing these at, like, $800 a pop and selling them for $500-600. Like, they probably needed to cut corners where they could. But it's probably because of the built. Well, it's because of the complex hardware inside, but also because, you know, the Blu-ray and the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth and the HDMI port. You know, HDMI ports were like brand new in 2006 on game consoles. Never seen that before. Normally, when I'm looking at the build quality of a video game controller, there's three things I'm looking for. One of them is a spare controller. There we go. So that'll make four things. Where's my diamond PS3? I'm not sure, man. Me personally, I would... no, mine's perfect. Okay, so when I'm looking for build quality on a controller, I'm thinking, how easy it creaks when I squeeze it. The DualShock 3 is pretty easy. When you twist it, and it does actually torsion this controller, and if it rattles when it vibrates. If two of those criteria are met, it's a cheap controller. If it only meets one of them, it's probably just worn out. But if it's two of them, it's probably just cheap. If it's all of them, then it's really cheap. That's the DualShock 3. But like, I have a DualSense right here. You know, squeeze test. Torsion test. Oh, I think the PS5 controller is built fine. That could be because they're still new, so like the problems aren't rearing their heads yet. But I think the DualSense is fine. I also like the original Xbox controller, because that one's like solid, because it's so big. Or I even have a DualShock 2. I believe. Where did I put it? That scared me. I don't know where I put it. Honestly, that's fair. You know what, though? That's where the PS3 was. A $600 console with no games. And look at how people remember it. Very fondly. Alright, time to get back in the game. I've kept you waiting long enough. Yeah. I mean, it also helps that Sony did a hell of a lot of course correcting afterwards. Like they had the slim, which made it cheaper, and the super slim, which made it cheaper again. That hasn't happened yet. And also made it way more reliable, but like, the original PS3 is so much cooler just because it can play my PS2 games. Whoa! What's up with this old gate? I don't like the looks of it. It's just teeming with evil power, I can feel it. Still, you being a god and all, we can't just ignore it. Shit, I skipped the dialogue. Come on. Yeah! Perish. That's why I was out of ink power. I'm sorry, Lego. I won't let you down like that ever again. This game doesn't really make it very clear which dialogue you can speed through and what dialogue you can't speed through. Excuse me. So that's it. Those things are gateways to monster lairs. I've heard of such gates before. They're called devil gates. Those monsters got a lot of nerve building things like that. Let's tear them down wherever we find them. You see that building in the distance? You see that building? Remember that for later. It'll come up in a future stream. If I can keep up with this. This is a really long game. I don't know if I'll be able to. But you know what? I may not have kept up with Mario Kart Wii. But that's because that game sucks. I'm sorry. But like, I finished Crash Bandicoot when I played it. Didn't I? I didn't complete it like I said I would initially, but I did beat it. I beat Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, technically. I didn't do the mirror mode, but I did the main campaign. And I'm pretty sure I did the entirety of Parappa the Rapper 2. And I didn't finish Sonic Adventure, but I finished Sonic's story. thank you. I actually don't know. Actually, that's really nice. I might screen cap that later. I'm really sorry my fan keeps getting so loud. I have like... So my streaming setup isn't very good. Sonic Heroes... What makes it worse is I technically could because I have a GameCube. Or an original Xbox, that would probably be the better platform to play it on. The problem is I don't like Sonic Heroes. Well, that's not true. I don't like some of Sonic Heroes. It's way too jank. I don't like the movement. It's the jankest Sonic game I ever played. I think it's even jankier than Sonic 06, if I'm gonna be real with you. Because at least I can play Sonic 06 when it's working correctly. Anyway, what was I saying before that? Oh, it's not really important. Ow. So the reason I'm... Yeah, it's horrible. Like, there is almost no... Like... Okay, so when you're playing most games with analog control, you start running, and you build up speed over time, right? That's how most Sonic games work. In Sonic Heroes, you're at full speed right away. Oh, I know. And yet he'd rather play, like, a No, he plays Valorant. He plays like those people when the game doesn't have a gun or a basketball in it. Oh my god, Lego. Did you see that picture from the official Okami Twitter? It's like a screen cap of Amaterasu with like a gun on one side and a basketball on the other. Oh, I love that so much. That was brilliant. Now let's see, what am I doing here again? Oh yes, I took shelter under this guardian sapling when I heard that terrifying sound before, like a monster growling. Well, this is perfect. It's fate. Why don't I set up shop here? You know where to come when you're sent shopping, right, Pooch? Oh yes, I don't know if you'll understand this, but here goes. I'd like to ask you a favor. It'll be a cinch with your nose. If you sniff out any nice bowls or dishes lying about, don't just leave them to rot away. Bring them to me, would you? Turn up any treasures that are worth a bit, I'll pay you. Treasures? Found anything like that, Amy? If you did, you should just sell it. I mean, what are you gonna do with stuff like pots and dishes? It's hard to sell stuff you work so hard to get, but don't worry. All the treasures you collected will be cataloged in the fan menu. What are you mumbling about? Have you got some things for me? Yeah, let's see. I don't like the vengeance slips. There we go, stocked up. I know I didn't do that much, but normally I like to save every time I visit a shop in this game. Real. I don't know what the appeal of like the gun and ball games is. I've played shooting games, and I might just be saying this because I'm not good at them, but I'm just not good at them because I don't play them a bunch. It's not the other way around where I don't like them because I suck. It's I suck because I don't play them. Because I don't like them. They're just kind of repetitive. You shoot someone, they shoot at you, you die or you kill them, and you move on to the next person. You run and hide in between people. It's so repetitive. And ball games? The ball games are just kind of boring too, because it's the same game every year. Like, just, if you really want to play your basketball game that bad, just pick up a copy of NBA Jam for the Nintendo 64. I guarantee you it'll be the same game as 2K26. Just with different players. I love the infinite log cutting trick. It's so impressive. I wish I could pull logs out of nowhere like that. Yeah. Like, okay, I had a much better idea. Okay. You sell a base game, and all the extra players and the extra stadiums and stuff, or the arenas, is done through paid DLC. Once a year, paid DLC comes out with new players, new arenas, or whatever it's called, playing surfaces. I don't play sports. And like, price it however high they want, because they know people are gonna buy it anyway, because and like, either go free or reduced price after like a year of being on the market. So if you're late to the party, it's not like you're being gouged on catching up with the DLC. Or, you know, you could just have the DLC be cumulative. I keep getting a faint whiff of blossoms from the cave recently. A feeling of peace is like washing over my soul here, man. $100 booster course pass for 2K and Madden. Honestly, that's probably how much they'd charge, but okay, see, now at that point, it's like, might as well sell a new game. But, like, okay. $40 for the DLC. Like, sell the original game for $100, have it chock full of stuff, and then updates for $40. DLC for $40. But no, Lego, I definitely feel like you should try this game. It's not expensive. It's like $20 on Steam. It constantly, or on actually all platforms, and it constantly goes on sale for like 10. Like, this game is almost always on sale. Now, when you say dad slop, what do you mean? Like, what is dad slop? Like Super Mario Brothers or something? Oh, okay, so it's a game that you own, you've just yet to pick it up. I don't know if it would be compatible on Steam Deck, but honestly, if it is, that would convince me to get one. Oh, COD and sports games. You know what? Yeah, why do all dads play stuff like that? That's... I mean, my dad doesn't play stuff like that. He's into, like, Gran Turismo, which... I mean, racing is a sport, so technically, by default, that would count. But, like, it's a cool sport. Steam Deck verified. Okay, yeah, I might have to get one then. I have it on my Switch OLED, but the thing is, the Switch is so uncomfortable to hold for more than like 10 minutes at a time. And this is a game that takes a long time to do anything, so you need to do more than 10 minutes at a time. The Steam Deck would be far more comfortable because it's actually got stuff you can grip onto. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, we caught ourselves another stray bead. feeling heinous. How'd that get here? Did I dig that up? Or did that just spawn in? I'm like confused on where that came from. Because like that wasn't there before. Okay, I was like, where'd the Devil Gate go? Not you. I hate the drum guy. I mean, I don't know why I do. He's really easy. It's just like, excuse me, predicting where he'll be when he pops out of the ground is hard. Because if you don't confuse him, then he's got the upper hand. No, rabbits don't eat seeds, they eat herbs. Hold on, I gotta take my pill. Here with me. What, feeding animals? Yeah, you can feed the animals. And they'll start to believe in God. And you can earn points to upgrade your stats. So actually, I've got lots and lots of points right now, so I'm gonna... I probably should have done this one again. Oh well. Let's help this guy out. Ow, ow, ow! What's going on? Hideout of the Dongon Express never trips up. I've fallen in like like the life alert. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. It must be a curse. Express Messenger Ida. I don't have time for falling over. People are waiting for mail. Those monsters must have set some kind of trap for me as a joke. Darn it! I knew I should have bought a traveler's charm. Hey, Pooch! That's a traveler's charm you got there, isn't it? You offer traveler's charm. Oh, yes! I feel so light. My body feels as light as a feather. Thanks, Pooch, you saved me. Can't hang about. Gotta catch up on my deliveries. And he runs away. Yeah, feeding some more rabbits. But yeah, have I collected a rabbit statue already? I did, but I already sold it. But you see how I'm really early on in the game and I've already collected a rabbit statue. Remember that. Oh, I hate this. Dead fish. You know, when I was a kid, my dad threw a dead fish at me. I will not elaborate. I don't know what the memory files thing mean, but that's good. Okay, it's looking like I'll come back to that. If you want it now, I can tell you now. It's a story I don't mind telling. It's not like it's traumatic for me or anything. I think it's really funny. Okay, I'll try to remember to tell you in, like, I don't know, it'll probably be like part 50. Oh, feed the horsey. Oh, look at you. So he requires 13 smacks of the, Divine Retribution Reflector. And 5 for that fella. That's the name of the current one I've got, right? Yeah, Divine Retribution. Is it even really that long? Yeah, dude. If you just cover the basics, it's like a almost 30-hour game. But if you do everything, it can take up to 70. Like, if your only goal is to beat the game minimum requirements, that's about 30 hours. It's a really long game. Huh? What a pretentious sign. I don't even know what it says. I don't speak Japanese. Amy, this here's a dojo. It's where people come to learn sword fighting and martial arts. Who knows if they'll train you here. Maybe if you're a good wolfie, they'll teach you a trick or two. Okay, the pigs eat the seeds, so you can give them the seeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out everything that's circled. And and then I'm going to sign off for the day. Well, what have we here? It looks like I have an adorable lupine visitor. My name is Onigiri-sensei, and this is my dojo. Fighting Master Onigiri-sensei. What business could a wolf like yourself have at a dojo like this? Certainly you haven't come to study the fighting arts with yours truly. Learn a new combat move. Haha, I like the cut of your jib, my furry friend. I'd very much like to while away the hours at play with you. But I'm afraid that this place is far too dangerous for creatures like you. That is, of course, unless you can cover the training fee. Four wins. This is really helpful. I'll be a monkey's uncle. You've got the cash, have you? I see. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. Ooh! Wah! Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. Let the lesson begin. We'll practice the 4 winds reflector technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. 4 winds reflector technique tips. First, press the square button to begin the attack. Press the square button rapidly in succession. Time it well. Repeat until you connect 4 consecutive reflector hits. This combo makes short work of enemies and looks good, too. Well, did you understand? Yes. Very well then. I'll grant you this technique scroll. Check out when you forget what it means to be a warrior. I obtained technique scroll. Understand it with your body as well as your mind. On guard. Good job. Not bad. Keep it up. Good job. Not quite. Put more energy into it. Is that all the strength you can muster? Yeah, it just tells you how to do it. It just teaches you. So like if you forget how to do a certain move, you can look at it. But normally the dojo moves I get are like the really simple ones to understand. Like this one. There's one that makes bullets come out faster. Double jump, I think that's required at one point. There's another one required, digging champ, where you can dig through hard material. That's enough for now. Very impressive. You have shown me your warrior spirit. You mustn't neglect that spirit. Train every day to keep it strong. You may go now. Show those foul creatures the true nature of the warrior. Holy Bone M. Had enough, eh? Listen, Wolf. Gaining experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. Okay, it's gonna be nighttime soon, so I might as well scurry back to the fireworks guy place. I've spoiled what he does, but you're gonna find out really soon. Let's take a shortcut. It's good I made it. I don't have the lily pad power yet. So if I didn't make it, I would have drowned. That was extremely risky. Oh, I can break the bombs. Why is there money in them? Is that for shrapnel? I'm destroying this man's life work. No, no, no. That can't be right. It shouldn't be doing that. No, no, no. I checked and double checked my formula. No, no, no. Hey, you there, got a minute? Whoa, what's this little wisp doing here? Hey, who you calling a wisp? I'm Isam the Wandering Artist. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're a little ball of fire, aren't you? I'm Tama. Tama the Flaming Pyrotechnist. That's what they call me. Flaming Pyrotechnist Tama. Listen up, you two. I'm just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Take a look at the formula I posted on the wall there. My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to that formula, friends. It's for a little firework I've dubbed the Midnight Wonder Boy. There's only one problem. Even though I know the formula it's not working right yet. I know. Listen, pup. You've got good eyes. Fiery eyes. Smoldering eyes. Maybe your red-hot glare is just what I need to set this off. Feast your eyes on the greatest display the world has ever seen. Hold on to your hats, kids. Here I go. The brightest constellation in the sky. The Midnight Wonder Boy. It's got money in it. That's why I'm breaking it. It's got money in it. It'll be good for shopping. Okay, so you draw a circle with a stem coming out of it. Holy smokes! That Tama may have a few screws loose, but boy can he deliver. That light again. Oh, it's another constellation, Amy. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Too often it is easy to forget that which we cannot see. Hidden away, I had lost track of you, but now my soul is at ease. I, Bakugami, out of explosive force, lend my power to your cause. Use the cherry bomb to lay waste to foes and obstacles alike. Hey, did another brush technique just come back to you? Excuse me. That was Bakugami, the god of explosions. His technique is called Cherry Bomb. Tama's enthusiasm must have awakened the god's power in you. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's give that Cherry Bomb a try. What about that cracked wall over there? Why don't you try a Cherry Bomb on it? But be careful. Ooh. Whoa, look at that hole! It blasted that cracked wall to smithereens. That cherry bomb is one destructive technique. I mean, just think what it could do to monsters. It's gonna be tricky handling something that powerful, but I bet you'll be using it all the time once you master it. I obtained Rat Statue, one of the 13 Zodiac treasures. It is posed whimsically. That's gonna be a dead fish. I don't want to fight a dead fish. There's 2 of them? You should ask Billy, but I think he started his van. Yeah. I consumed cabbage. Thick and fibrous vegetable. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see what's down here. I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Stray bead. I'm not gonna go for all of them because some of them are just absolute pains to get. But I will go for as many as I can. Pretty much the ones that you can get pretty easily through backtracking. You know, because it's kind of like the when you accidentally release all the boosts in Luigi's Mansion, and there's like 50 of them, but you only need like 40 of them to beat the game. You don't want to beat the game with like the counter saying 40 of 50. You want to see 50 of 50. I'd like to see 100 of 100 for stray beads, but that's just not plausible. Well, in most games I don't like backtracking, but because the battle system in this game doesn't suck buns, I don't mind it too much. Now, if it was a standard RPG like goodness, even a Mario and Luigi game, I'm not sure I'd be into it. I just like beating the shit out of my enemies instead of like, I want to use this move and I want to see a number that represents this much damage. Like, no, I want to kick their ass. I tried Resident Evil once, and even though I killed the zombie, I didn't last too much longer. But this is like the first Resident Evil. Because, you know, if you're trying a new game, it's always best to start at the beginning. I feel. Oh, dear me, this is awful. Priest of Moonshine Mika. Ah, a most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate, Wolf. I need to speak to you. Outside is Lake Harami, Nippons largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cave. But it's completely disappeared, vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. It housed Tsukiyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demon at bay. It's completely disappeared, vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. That demon, its name was... No! I'll be cursed if I say it. Anyway, the point is, what on earth has happened to the shrine? It's guarded day and night by the Tao Master Waka. On the one occasion he has to go back to the city, this happens. Oh dear. Lately there have been monsters haunting these parts as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. I expect this is their doing. Well, maybe not this time, but they still need to be dealt with. I've already prepared a wanted list for them. The gods will have marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You'll know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious. They only come out at night. Will you go put this list up somewhere obvious, Wolf? I'm sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. I obtained Mika's monster notebook. May the gods protect you always. Hey, this is a sweet job for us, Annie. Let's keep this list handy and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. I mean, we're gonna run into them whether like it or not. We might as well collect the reward too. You know, it seems they only come out at night. Let's give it a shot. We're gonna encounter one right as we walk out. Toya of the Short Temper appeared. What's with this monster? It's got an exorcising arrow stuck in it. Exorcising arrows are sacred relics for driving away evil. That means somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Come on, Annie, finish it off. Don't let it get away. Toya of the Short Temper defeated. Yeah, me too. I love the fighting arenas. It's so cool, and I love how it's like all self-contained. This game is sick. That was one of those monsters from the Monster Notebook. We just happened to find it. Boy, you never know what you'll find next. You know that monster notebook you have? Well, you can cross out the wanted monster you've taken care of. The monster you just finished off is on this wanted list. Go ahead and strike the name off the list with your brush. It's really hard to do that straight line on the DualSense because the sticks are tighter on it. These ones are loose, so it's easier to get us straight across. Love you too. My sister's gonna work. Hold on. That's one less monster. At this rate, it won't be long before you can cross them all out. Once you defeat all the wanted monsters, go see the priest. Maybe he'll give you a reward. We can only hope. Anyway. Moon Cave entrance. Huh? We passed under the shrine grate and followed the narrow path. So where the heck's the Moon Cave? It should be right here. Hey, what's with that big old mountain over there? Maybe that's the Moon Cave. Since when did that appear in the middle of Lake Harami? They say the Moon Cave is where Nagi slew the legendary beasts. But that huge mountain is way too big for the Moon Cave I remember. I mean, just look at it. It's massive. Oh. That's not working. Yo! What the heck? There's some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. We'd be better off staying away from this thing. Yeah, that hurt me a little. Ah, wake up, you stupid dog. We've got more things to... Good morning, Vietnam! I obtained feeding. Scroll drawn by wandering artists contains useful information. Agata Forest Port. The ferry between Shinshu Field and Agata Forest docks here. The ferry used to run frequently, but it's been out of service ever since the water level dropped. Well, Amy, I think we've seen about all there is to see and here in Shinshu Field. Maybe it's time we checked in on Sakuya back in Community Village. I love how sometimes you can see the chest poking out the ground. It's so fun. Yeah, come here, you stray bee. If I wasn't playing this game in my bedroom, by the way, I wouldn't have been smoking a bowl. I would have been ripping a bong. But my room isn't very large, and I've got a smoke detector almost directly above my bed, which is the only sitting thing I have in my room. But once I'm done, I certainly will do that. And I think, like, I'm gonna go a little longer, and I'm gonna go until I get to the next area. Because originally I thought I would have to, like, log off early to bring my sister to work. But thankfully, my stepdad was able to. So... well, our stepdad, not her stepdad. So I can stay longer and play. I mean, I want to shave before work, because I'm getting a little scraggly, and I don't want to be scraggly. You know, because that's not very effeminate of me. I know, probably not too much longer. Wow, what's all this? The village is just bustling with activity. Wonder what's going on. Okay then, guess I better offload some stock before heading back. Okay. So basically our job here is to make all these trees grow, help a man do a dance, get a lily pad power, and then after that it's gonna sign off. Because I want a chance to rip a bong before I go to work. And I always like to stop smoking at least an hour before I start driving. Just 13 more to go, we will be blessed with a miracle. All the trees are in bloom. Some of the trees hide. I've never got this on first try. Like I've always gone expecting to be done. And they're like, oh no. Not all the trees have bloomed yet. Yeah, it's this one. I always forget this one. I think it's because it's wedged way in the back like that. Don't really notice it unless they're looking for it. Hey, Sakuya, my little blossom. You're looking mighty fine thanks to us. Hey, why doesn't she say something? But I haven't seen her around lately. Didn't kick the bucket, did she? Come on, Sakuya, let's see that pretty little face of yours. I know, let's ask old Mr. Orange what's going on. Sis, this tree suddenly bursts out in leaves. I know, I saw it too. Ow. Bonk. Doing 2 at a time because it saves on ink. I can ask the soldier if I've got all of them. I'm sure he's not sleeping. There's one more tree to go. Yep. Which one did I forget? God, I can't wait to fix the picture quality. I can hardly see right now. Step on this to refill our health and continue on the hunt. For the last tree. I already got that. Dragonfly bead. Certain I've got them all. I wish the map showed the trees. I understand why it doesn't. That would make it too easy. It does. Oh my god. I feel like Shadow in that part of Shadow the Hedgehog. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? That one was hiding. Excuse me. Excuse me. At last. Excuse me. I don't know how to play Shadow, to be honest. Like, I don't know who the enemy is. I mean, if you want one ending, the enemy's the government. If you want another ending, the enemy is, like, Satan. But, like... And if it's both, then it's the neutral ending. But, like... Yeah. At last, the answer to all my prayers. All the village's trees have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konohana. Sake of Valor. But first, I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip this sake. Soon we shall see blossoms. That's not a ginger sip. He's chugging that shit. Oh yes. Yes! Yes! Hey Gramps, you okay? You got a real weird look in your eyes. Snowball! It's done! What you're about to see is the stuff of legends. This breath stinks. Behold the secret of secrets. I give you the Konohana Shuffle. Got the most stuff. Oh, G ain't one. It's true. Can we get a true? Oh shit! My back. Great Amaterasu. That was a stretch. Sakuya? You're alive and you, look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you are full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery! Mere words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. Thanks to you all, I have been restored and re-energized. Stop touching yourself. God, even the dog's getting horny. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. I cannot guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon, but if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I will remain in Kamiki, praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Aw man, what now? Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki, but the time has come for I, Hasugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of Flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. Holy smokes, that was Hasugami! With the water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out. Come on, this way, Amy. I've been eyeing that treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? Make them like stepping stones on the way to the islet. The water lily brush technique creates lily pads on water. All you gotta do is draw circles on the water. Come on, Furball, let me see you work wonders with that brush of yours. Let me do it all the way over here. Yes, that's it. Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, Furball. At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. I know, now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. Remember the waterway leading to the forest that I told you about? Yeah. Our little Sakia is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. Sun fragment. Sun fragment. What, have I got Chew now? I've got Chew now. Dig, 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 dig. And there's a stray bead. Very not too far away. Like maybe here. Or here! Holy shit. Oh my god! I actually guesstimated the location of the treasure chest correctly. Okay, I'll come back here later. There's another island that branches off the village that I want to check out too. Because there's stuff there. And I'll beat that kid's dog's turnip digging record, but I'll have to talk to him first. Oh no, I don't have to. But you know, it's customary. Wooden bear. Ding ding. I know, that's literally what it was like. It felt like when you're gambling at the casino. Dragonfly bead. And you actually get the 777. But by accident. Or like, no, you're playing poker. And they ask if you want to hit or stay. You're pretty close to 21. But you decide to hit. And you get 21 exactly. No one can be closer than exact. Okay, so here's how we do this. We will turn it. Gotta run around a little. I got the turnip. I got the turnip. You offered oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine. You're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. My god, I've been playing forever. I'm gonna be getting off soon, though. I keep saying that. I remember that happened to me once, and I was up until like 4 in the morning playing this game. Because I was just like, oh, I'll get off soon, I'll get off soon. Upgrade my perf. That's an important to upgrade because things get expensive later on. You need the extra capacity. I remember the first time I played this game, I upgraded the capacity really late. And there were some things that I was just kind of screwed on. So yeah, I'm just gonna get as far as this save point. And that's where I'll leave it until next time. That's so real. Like, this is just one of those games where you just want to keep playing it. Yeah. The curse zone expanded into the forest. I thought Evil would shun areas with so much grass and trees. Must really be some cursed ways to change the forest. Huh? What's a house doing here in this cave? How could anyone live here with that curse zone spreading around? Guess I'll see. So I'm gonna see what she's about. Don't save. Sayonara. Oh my god. You know, there's just certain games like that where it's just like, you know you have to get off, but you don't really feel like it. Stray B. Ha ha ha. You've come like wolf and you look troubled. You may call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come, I saw it in a vision. Bone reader, Madame Fawn. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was not predestined to happen. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui's adventure. You saw the enormous curse area on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren, all who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this, Orochi. Even so, the rate at which it spreads, incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. Perhaps you will encounter one hidden here in a god forest. That's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I am a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I can even tell your future, wolf. Interested? Ha! Then let us listen to what the bones have to say, friend. Aww. It's coming to me. I can see it. In a dense and leafy forest, inside a cave sealed by a rock. A part of the wood sprite waits to be revived. It waits for a holy balm to break the cracked rock. I can't tell you any more for now. You'll have to seek out clues yourself. I obtained Madame Fawn's prediction. Okay, I'm gonna get caught up on my documentation. There we go. Caught up on that. Alright, I'm gonna save. And it's time to log off. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I enjoyed playing, and I enjoyed playing for you. For some reason, I was granted so much energy this morning to do a silly live stream. And I feel like, yeah. But yeah, I'll see you next time I live stream, or next time I make a video. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you really liked it. And yeah, see you around. Toodles.